Hey guys, we have this new office chair, and in this video we want to explain to you how to assemble one of these. And even if you may have a slightly different model, the general steps are going to be pretty much the same. So here, first of all, we have all the different parts that we got out of the package that we received. So now let's get started with assembling them. We start out with the base of the chair, and for that we have here this star-shaped metal piece, and then we have the digital individual legs, and we're going to stick those on here one by one. You see on the bottom side you have a hole here, and with one of the appropriate screws we're going to attach the leg to this star-shaped piece. So of course we're going to use here our wrench in order to securely tighten the screw, and then we're going to repeat this with all 5 legs. And we're going to complete the base by attaching the wheels. And these are really easy to attach because they just usually simply slide in. So you just have to press really firmly to get them into those legs. See, there's no screws. In case you have like a screw mechanism, then you may have to screw them in, but usually you just stick them right in and they're going to hold in position. And of course here as well we're going to repeat this for all 5 legs, and then there's also here this little beauty cover that goes right on top so that we don't see any of the bare metal parts anymore. Then next we have this pneumatic cylinder, so this was going to allow us to move the chair up and down, and in order to install this we're just going to stick this right into the center. We actually don't have to screw this in or anything, it's just going to stay in place as it is. Then next we're going to prepare the seat, and in order to do that we're going to first check where the front of the seat is. Usually there's some kind of sticker pointing towards the front, and then we have here the armrests, and also here we have to figure out what is the front, and usually it's the longer end of the armrest that points toward the front. So now we can use a couple of screws to attach the armrests to the bottom of the chair of the seat. You see here there's going to be a couple of pre-drilled holes on the bottom, and we're just going to line up the armrest and then tighten up the screws. And you want to really make sure that those screws are on tight so that they don't loosen up over time as we're using the chair. And of course we're going to repeat this with the second side as well, and also here always make sure to really tighten all those screws up so that they don't loosen. Okay, so now this is what our seat looks at this point. And now we can install the chair mechanism, so that's the one that allows us to move the chair up and down, as well as several other functions depending on the chair. So this is what this mechanism looks like. And this big knob here on the front, this is the tensioner control, and this is supposed to face the front of the chair. So we have to orientate this mechanism just like this, and then there's a total of 4 screws that we fasten this mechanism with. The next step is already to attach the backrest, and you can see here there's still a couple of slots here on the bottom of the mechanism that we just installed. You see here there's actually these slots, so you can move the backrest back and forth a little bit depending on your stature. You can adjust these here a little bit. So I'm really tall, so I'm going to move the backrest all the way back when I tighten up these 3 bolts here. So depending on your stature you can move the backrest a little bit further if that's, or further ahead if that's better for you. And now we're almost done already, so all we have to do now is take the bottom part of the chair, the bottom assembly, and we're going to lift the seat with the backrest and the armrests. We're going to just stick those right onto that cylinder. You see we have this one hole here on the bottom of the seat, and that fits right in there, so it's going to stick this on there. And that's pretty much it. There's no screws or anything. That's all we have to do. We're just going to stick this on here, and the chair is pretty much ready. In case your chair comes with one of these headrests, Then we can also attach these now. So there's two screws here on the top of the, or two holes on the top of the chair of the backrest. So we're going to screw those in. Yeah, and then we are already done. And that's the entire assembly of this office chair. I hope you found the video helpful. And if you have any more questions or comments, then please leave a message below.